Yo nerds, happy Homebrew Wednesday. I have no plan for this Homebrew Wednesday, but I got a box completely randomly out of the mail today that says that. So I only sort of know what's in these beers. Andrew gave me a very short and Facebook Messenger description of them. And they just came out of a FedEx truck about maybe 2 hours ago. So thankfully Mother Nature pre-chilled these. So we're going to drink them. This beer, I believe, is called Scuppernong Saison. And I think it has muscadine grapes or muscadine wine in it. Not entirely sure. Probably could have asked more details before I did this, but I saw no reason to. It smells awesome, and it looks spectacular for being 2 hours out of a FedEx truck on its way from Georgia. Going through a little temperature shock, because it's back to snowy winter time here. Actually went to the home opener for Minnesota United yesterday. Took the boys, took Brock, and it was pretty awesome. It was snowing like hell the entire game. Maybe I'll jam some pictures in here. Maybe. Yeah, why not? Let's jam some pictures. We're blowing the lines off the soccer game, but there's no timeouts in soccer unless you can't see the lines anymore. Let's go! There, that's pictures. That is interesting. I will have to inquire about more information on this beer. Really tasty though. Almost has like a white wine finish, but really still a grainy, almost like Pilsner-y malt character. Crisp, good. Wow, that's a really nice beer. Nate actually raved about this beer and told me, you know, if it's in there, bust into it because it's awesome. He's not wrong. This is a damn tasty beer, dude. Cheers to Andrew, not on Sundays. He's way cooler than me, so he's if you're watching this garbage, you're obviously already subscribed to Andrew. But yeah, you can pack a suitcase full of this in June, dude, and bring her on up to the cities. Yeah, on that note, NHC, the registration is open. It is in Minneapolis, my backyard, basically. Let's be cool to have a bunch of people go. I know there's already a big group of the YouTube nerds that I hang out with, whatever it is that we do, we do. So a bunch of those guys come in. There's a bunch more I hope will come. I know Lou is trying to figure some stuff out. I'm hoping Elder P can work it out. And it looks like Alex made it to America just, 3 months too early, but we'll take him back in America anytime we can get him, I think. This is delicious. Wow, yeah. I think it should start to be like a beer mail rule that if you have something this good, you have to send at least 2 of them, because I'm going to drink this and then wish, man, I really wish I had another. Andrew also sent me a goose, like a legit goose style beer, that is 1-year-old, 2-year-old, and 3-year-old lambic style beer, blended, which is super cool. The the 2-year-old lambic style beer is completely spontaneously fermented, I believe, which is ultra rad. So I'm looking forward to busting that open. I also have, I don't know if you can tell this is pink. No, you can't. That is his final round SJ Pour beer, which I had in the first round and really liked. So I'm curious to see the tweaks he made. I know we bounced some stuff back and forth about the tweaks that maybe we should or should make to our respective beers. So, and then I also got his Russian Imperial Stout, which is immaculately waxed, which is really cool. I don't deserve all of these Russian Imperial Stouts. I don't, like, it's nuts. I have a bunch of them downstairs. I have some plans for what we might do with a lot of these. I have a backlog of BrewTuber beer for sure. I think I've said it before, but I kind of feel like I should cam up and review them, but there is only so many days in the week, and honestly, most of them are full of, Dad, help me with my homework, feed me, do my laundry. So, you know, what are you gonna do? Man, that is tasty. Beer-wise, I only have one beer working, like actively working. I have some other stuff sitting, but the beer I brewed for the SJ Pour Challenge, no. Check that. Rewind it. Iron Brewer Challenge in Menominee, organized by the one and only Jake Wolstead, Super Brewers. That beer is cold crashing right now. I will tell you about it, but I'm going to give Peter Schroeder a moment to plug your ears, fool. Although at this point, your beer's got to be just as far along as mine, because we have 2 weeks until 2 weeks, 10 days. It's April 1st is the first judging day. So if he wants to steal my idea at this point, more power to you. What I have is my secret ingredient was lavender for the first round of this challenge. Peter and I kind of got screwed into lavender when everybody else got fun ingredients like bacon, pancake breakfast, and Captain Crunch cereal, and we get fucking lavender. I'm not bitter about that. I'm a lot bitter about it. So there's a bunch of ways we could go. I have a teammate, Tim Wood from River Falls, who is a super cool guy and a really good brewer. So we just couldn't make schedules jive to brew together for the first round. So we basically each brewed our own beer. We are going to come together and speak about those beers and put our best beer forward. Tim is doing a pretty straight saison with lavender. We were going to mess with maybe some lemon in there, but then decided not to. I went a little bit different. I feel like lavenders kind of lend themselves to like wit and saisons and stuff like that. I'm shooting for a pale ale. Here's my rationale. Okay, child break there. So here's my rationale behind my lavender SJ Pour beer. I'm doing a pale ale with lavender and grapefruit. It is hopped strictly with Centennial. Fairly late. I did a 30-minute boil. Did a 30-10-5 flame out addition. My thought process is the lavender is super floral, grandma soapy thing. I bought the only way you can buy this shit. At least, I mean, whatever. I bought it on Amazon, like good quality lavender. But it comes in an 8-ounce sachet, which 8 ounces, holy Christ. I used a tiny, like maybe a teaspoon in right towards the end of primary fermentation, and it is so fragrant, it's crazy. I also have a tincture going so I can dose the keg if I need to. But here's my rationale. I figure if the lavender is super floral, I don't want a flower bomb beer. So I'm pairing it with the grapefruit, and hopefully the Centennial hops, being sort of floral, sort of citrusy, are going to bridge that gap meld it all together, 1,000 points to light it. That's my rationale anyway. So I could drip a little lavender in this thing and it'd probably be delicious. Wow, yeah, this is really, the grape notes are super cool. Yeah, I gotta know more about it now because I have a white wine saison that I made a while ago that there's a couple bottles kicking around that I'd like to compare them now. Anyway, so we did about a 1060 pale ale, 4 ounces of Centennial total through the boil. I chopped up grapefruits, peel and all. I star sand the outside and tried to get the wax off the outside of the peel. Basically cut them in about 8/16, 12ths maybe, I don't know. And just threw them straight into the fermenter, racked the wort right on top of them. So the grapefruits have been in primary. They're going to be there the whole time till I cold crash and keg. I've done this one other time with a blood orange beer that I really loved the character of the blood orange. My blood oranges were a little overripe, and that totally carried into the beer. My grapefruits were choice. They were good. So yeah, I'm enthusiastic about this one. I think it's gonna come out good. Like just the aromas coming out of the fermenter, like the whole fermentation chamber, smells good. It's floral, it's citrusy, it's good. I did do a little research on flavor pairings, and there's a lot of cocktails that use grapefruit and lavender. So in my head, I think that pairing is going to work. Not a lot of beers out there with lavender that aren't like Lavender Wit or lavender in a saison or grandma's soap beers. I've had some other lavender beers. I think the Long Shot had a lavender beer a couple of years ago that Aaron and I drank, and straight up, I think we dumped it because it was straight up soap, like grandma's soap, so floral lavender, like way overpowering. So I am treating this lavender like it is like something you want to be careful with. Nothing comes to my head right now. I don't know. Things you want to be careful with, that's how I'm treating the lavender. Not gold, because it's not really gold. I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. So I will probably do a little taste test video as soon as I get that thing kegged. I should be able to keg it this week. Hopefully be sampling it by this weekend, which will give me 2 weeks. Because this weekend is the 17th, 18th. St. Patrick's Day is Friday, which is also the opening of Swinging Bridge Brewing Company. That's where I brewed some beer, helped out a buddy. See, maybe I can get over there this week and just see what they need. But work's been hectic and kids have been hectic and whatever. But they're on spring break this week, so I think I'm going to take like half the week off work and brew some beer and see what's happening. So that'll be 2 weeks. Get that beer cleared out, kegged, nicely carved, and in good shape. So, all right, that's it. I'm going to finish this beer, get back to my bathroom remodel project, which is super cool. I know you guys are jealous. All right, cheers, nerds. Andrew, this thing is awesome. Expect text a couple hours ago. Because I'm going to do that now way before this thing uploads. So, cheers, kids. Wait, that's the that's the mouse on my computer that is being used for a camera stand. I can't turn the camera off with the trackpad on my laptop. I'm going to go ahead and push the button on the phone now. Yondu, nerds.